Hey guys, welcome back. It is a cold and rainy day here on our homestead. We're in the northern part of North Carolina, and we are getting the, winter storm that's going up the East Coast right now. And Jason just got done feeding the donkey, which we'll have more on that later. And we are getting ready to work on a project that has been in the works for a while now. So we're really excited to share some of that with you. So come along on this cold, rainy day.
So what I got to do, because I'm not a pen and paper kind of guy, I have to go and get raw wood and take raw wood, and I can make something where it looks great. I just can't tell you, I use this many lumber and this many lumber. I have it all up here and I just make it. That's all I know how to do.
Right. All right, so the plans that we have been working on for a while now is we want to get meat birds. In order to get meat birds, we have to build them a mobile coop. And that's kind of what we're working on right now. Jason has the plans in his head. We're not following an actual blueprint. We're just kind of winging it as we go. So as you can see back here, we went and got our lumber, and we're just trying to figure out how to make this work.
We just gonna wing it, guys.
You're boxing me in.
Closing you up.
So what is this going to be, like the next, like as you're building up it?
Yep, this is going to be the next spot to support, and it's going to be for our netting, basically for the chicken and poultry netting. We may end up making it a little stronger later, but right now we're using what we have on the farm already, and that's how we're going to handle it.
So basically what Jay's doing is he's using the leftover pieces that he's cutting for, where are we at? For right here. He's using the leftovers to cut down to make his corner pieces, so that we're really not having any waste. We're using all of the lumber that we have. And then this is also going to help support it and have an area to put the chicken wire around. do about a door? Like, how will you tie a door into this?
You know what? I forgot about a door.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Jason.
So, all right. So now, you just pick
Let's
it up.
act professional all of a sudden.
Gotta be professional. So now you pick up.
I can't.
You pick up one side, you shoe them in, and let it back down.
Shoe them in.
So, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna frame me up a door right here, just like this, and cut this 2x4 out.
Okay.
That way the door will open up, you come in, and then we can feed them and all that kind of good stuff.
But you're not talking about like doing away with that whole 2x4. You're just going to cut it where you're going to put the door, right? Because you still need those 2x4s.
Yeah, so I'm going to take basically a 2x4. So we'll use this one, this little scrap 2x4. So basically come here and then come here.
Okay.
Screw that together and then cut the center, this one center out.
Okay.
And we'll step over that because that's going to be drug on the ground. And this right here will be the door.
Cool. Glad we figured that out.
Yep.
On the fly.
Right on the fly. I told you it's up here. I just got to make it out here.
So I'm thinking that a 5-foot door would be okay because, like you said about hanging the feeder.
Yeah.
How high is that going to make the coop, do you think?
I don't know. It's probably going to be, you know, I'm 6'7", and
You tell lies. You ain't no 6'7". You're
Okay.
5'7" on a good day.
Not true.
Tell a lie.
So I'm 5'10". So
I think you added a few inches, but go ahead.
No, my license says different. So I think if we make the center like almost 6 foot, then
That'll accommodate a 5-foot door.
yeah, I think so. So I think if I go with 6 foot,
Okay.
6 foot would be great because that's about that high.
Okay.
So let's make a door frame. What do you think?
I think it looks good. That's how wide it'll be.
Yeah.
So a little backstory about the donkey. So Petunia was born on our farm. We had her mom and her dad here, and we decided that we didn't want to go that route raising donkeys. So we sold her mom and her dad, and we got the sheep, and we kept Petunia because we wanted her to be our livestock guardian. Little did we know that donkeys aren't really good livestock guardians to small animals. She is good with the older sheep, but the lambs, she hasn't been very well with. And with that said, the other day I saw her kind of picking on one of our younger sheep, a lamb, and it scared me a little. I was a little concerned because she was being very aggressive and trying to kind of pin her down, push her down. So we have separated Petunia from the sheep. That has made Petunia very upset because donkeys are not okay by themselves. They need to be around other animals, particularly big animals. And so we are trying to keep her as satisfied as possible by herself until we figure out our next steps. Whether that's a cow, whether that is, giving her to another homestead or farm that has bigger animals. That's kind of what we're trying to figure out now, is what to do. So for right now, here she comes running. For right now, we're just keeping her separated to keep the sheep safe and hopefully keep Petunia happy. It's a good looking door you're making there.
Thank you. It only took me 45 minutes. Not true.
We'll save you guys the time and fast forward through most of this. So what Jason did down here is he cut this piece right here, installed his 2x4s, and then put that piece that he cut up here to make our door frame.
So, you know, we were talking about Craiging this, and I have a Craig tool, but the Craig screws are so expensive. It's a great tool, but they were so expensive, I just decided to do it old school way. So, you know, they didn't have that particular tool back in the old days, so they did it this way, which is toenailing it. So what I did is I toenailed it in, and then what I'm gonna do is take a piece of plywood and come over top of this, but make it solid, almost like a triangle. That'll strengthen this corner.
Walk through it.
I had to duck a little bit.
Just a little bit, Mr. I'm 6'7".
Yeah. What's happened 57?
Can I borrow some of your fingers? That's a lot of digits.
It is. 6 foot.
You cut him at 6 foot?
Yep.
I thought we agreed on 5.
Went a little taller.
Why?
Because my height, it helps me out.
Your height.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that you could have a 2 foot clearance. He was cheating. He had a pencil and did all this math on here.
Wait. Leave, no. This was totally different measurements.
Whatever.
Totally different.
Whatever.
Totally different
Whatever.
measurements.
Look at that. Look at that. The truth comes out. So this is going to be the front where the door is, and then the back. So this particular design, Jason saw it on
It's on the internet somewhere.
Yeah. And so he saw this design and he came up with his own measurements and how we would build something similar to that. So this particular plan is not ours. It's just we saw something, we liked it, and wanted to make something very similar to it.
Yeah. It's somebody else has come up with the design of it, and I just seen it and I was like, I can make something like that. So that's where I just come up with the measurements and things like that in my head, and I know how it looks from what I saw, and that's why I'm building what I'm building. So it's not my actual design. I just wanted to reiterate that it's not my actual design, but I came up with the measurements and things like that to make it ours.
Right. Because we don't want to take credit for somebody else's design. You know,
that's not what we're about.
Right. So, but this is just our own measurements to make something.
Twist on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. After a long, cold, rainy day, we decided to take a break. We got a majority of the framing done. Later, we will start making our door, tying up any framing, and start installing chicken wire. We hope you enjoyed this video and come back for part 2 of this build. Remember to please like and subscribe.